Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to to ATM 10. Last time, we were continuing our explorations into the Eternal Starlight. We more or less finished clearing out the Golem Forge. Basically, what we did was we went through a couple more columns and then fought the boss, and we're gonna go back and loot the rest of that place later on. But other than that, we defeated the golem. It's a cool boss, but it is so much weaker than every other boss we fought so far. Like, it's significantly weaker even than than like a warden or anything, like, base game. Like, I think the wither might be stronger. It does have some really cool attack things going on. Anyways, other than that, we explored the dimension a little bit more. I think we made a couple more pieces for the actual star. But it was more or less exploration, and then at the very end we had found the next dungeon, but we haven't actually gone inside of it yet. So that was about it for what happened in the last episode. I'll go over why I'm in the other. We're back in the other. Because apparently, there were... I was still running a version of this mod pack from when we'd started the series 2 months ago. There have been 7 updates to this mod pack since then, so I spent about an hour trying to update everything and ended up having to just make a new profile for the save and just move everything over. But, major change that happened, if I just go about another 50 blocks in this direction, we should see something pop up. Wait, did I fly over it? Did I take a wrong turn? Oh, apparently I started going the wrong way. So, where is it? 100 blocks, Oh, there it is. Well, here's the roost. Hello, dragon friend. Yeah, apparently Ice and Fire's been added into the pack. Oh, I'm being eaten. Hello there. Goodbye there. So, yep, there are dragons. So that's a thing to be on the lookout for. Apparently, they have specifically been added in to only spawn in the other, though. You can't find them in the overworld anymore. So, that's probably a good thing. I mean, we haven't explored much of the other, but we have explored a bunch of the overworld, so finding them over there would have been a little bit of a pain. But it does now have its own quest log here, if I scroll all the way down to the bottom. Plus, some of the pictures have changed, some of the quests have changed. I think there's a few new add-ons for Create, and yeah, I was looking through some of the changelogs for all 7 of them. There are a couple new Ars update add-ons, a couple new AE2 add-ons, and a couple new Create ones, plus a few other odds and ends mods. I don't know what all has been added in, though. Anyways, Ice and Fire. Welcome to Ice and Fire, now in the other. This mod adds countless monsters and mobs, all either related to some form of mythology, or some are entirely unique to the mod. You can find them all over the other, but be careful, not all of them are friendly. If you go to any biome in the other, visit biome all the modium other, is the biome, well the other is the dimension. See how helpful the color and bold is? Sure. It's made up of all that stuff. Thanks for free things, and apparently we can find hippogriffs, graveyards. I think I flew over a graveyard. And trolls. The ancient Crimson Forest has pixie villages, so we're never going into an ancient an ancient Crimson Forest ever again. The other Soul Sand Valley apparently has the Gorgon temples to go clear out. One of the few things that can probably still kill us. Where can you find Hippocampus? I don't know. We haven't moved yet. Oh, okay. So they're still found in oceans within the overworld. That makes sense. Amphitheres are going to be in the other deserts. Have I seen one of those? I don't think so. Same with Cyclopses and Deathworms. Hydras are in the ancient Warped Forest. Actually, Hydras are going to be considerably easier to fight, aren't they? The whole thing is you need to set them on fire, but they usually spawn in swamps where they can just instantly get put out. So that's good to know. Taming the Amphitheater won the staring contest, ruled the sky with a hippogriff. They misspelled manatee. Hippocampus taming. Chainline. Okay, and then we have all the dragon stuff. Dragon stages, grab dragon bones. You can find them throughout the different biomes in this dimension. So cool. I figured I'd just go over here and showcase that, see that see how their spawning in was going to work in this new dimension, but it's pretty much as you would expect. Ooh, a copper sword. Just grab all this stuff. I like ice and fire. I don't know. I was I'm of two minds of it. I was kind of excited to play a mod pack where it wasn't the sole focus, because it's kind of been in every single pack I've played that had the mod in it. So, I don't know. I'm not going to complain it's here. I don't have to worry about it if I don't want to. I don't think it has any uses for the ATM star yet. But, but it is here if we want to just go tame a dragon, and I suppose this is such a long series that we probably will at some point. Magnetic coil? Oh, okay, so some of the new stuff added in actually has uses for the ATM star. That's good to know. Like the pulsating black hole. What did you use before? Yeah, that's new. Hmm. I don't remember what used to be there. I'd actually have to go back and look at the last video to see what it all was, because I definitely was looking at the recipe for that before, but I do not remember. So, some changes made here, probably nothing too major. The dragon familiar cannot be caught in this dire jar thing, or use the spawn egg for, that's a new change. Um, Piercing. Yeah, I think that's more or less all the changes to the ATM star thing. I didn't even realize that was there. So I think we're good to head back to the other dimension and all this stuff can just get stored away. Let's just head on home real quick. As far as other stuff in the world goes, I don't think I made many changes. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, there's now this shiny mod. So now some slimes just don't care that there's no AI on the spawner, so that's a thing. So, might have to come up with different mobs for this thing other than slimes. I use slimes just because they keep spawning more and they keep reproducing and getting extra effects out of that thing. But the fact that it's doing that whole shiny slime nonsense that just don't care about no AI, I might have to change that out. I think I added in a couple more molecular assemblers to this thing and tried to get a solution to make sure that it auto makes nuggets and then uses said nuggets to auto make. Yeah, it's just not working. I don't know why it's not working, but this thing is supposed to auto craft the nuggets and import them into there. That way it's always auto crafting nuggets. This thing is supposed to immediately export those nuggets out of there and then auto-import and auto-craft the ingots out of them. That was the only way I could think of to actually get this fully automated to make to make nuggets immediately into ingots. But it just doesn't work for some reason. It won't auto-craft the ingots. And for some reason, it's not even auto-crafting nuggets anymore. Like, I thought I had a solution to this thing that just doesn't work apparently for some reason. So, break you, and I guess I'll just have it auto-craft nuggets at least. That should work. And you should be set to you stocked or crafting things, so you'll actually make both of them. And now it is broken and won't craft all them. It won't even craft the nuggets anymore. Why does this keep breaking? I keep having it. It keeps working, and then and then it just stops working all of a sudden. I don't know. There's some weirdness with this thing. Like, all of these three should be set up to auto-craft nuggets, and it just won't. I thought I had auto-crafting all figured out, and then it just broke again. Anyways, I digress. It doesn't matter too much right now. We'll fix it later. Let's actually deal with some inventory stuff so that I can head on over back to the Eternal Starlight again. Okay, inventory is mostly dealt with. It's still a mess, but it's nowhere near as bad. Also, we're 60 episodes into the series. I should probably talk about this too. So, in a couple of days, once we're done with all the stuff I want to get done in the Eternal Starlight that we're going through, we are going to take a couple days break from this mod, I think. Mostly because there is now another really cool looking another really cool add-on for Tensura Reincarnated just came out. So we're going to be taking a little break from this after we're done in this dimension. And we're going to go check it, and we're returning to Tensura again. We're just going to keep returning to that every time I see another cool add-on at this point, because, oh boy, I'm really excited for this one. So, figured I'd let that be known, taking a couple days break in a little bit. Anyways, let's go see what's up with this thing, shall we? Let's try and find the actual entrance rather than just flying in, because that feels a little easy. Here we go. Let's take the maze as expected. Oh, hello there. Tangled. Oh, they drop souls when they die and the souls try to attack us. Burn it! Kill it with fire! Things are randomly exploding again. Why do things keep randomly exploding? Anyways, what were those? What did we just pick up there? Not the Twilight, the Eternal. Shimmer River. There's an Ether River nearby. Here it is. The Cursed Garden. Let's see. How do I describe the Cursed Garden? It's a big freaking maze. There's entrances on each side, and you must find your way to the middle where the Lunar Monstrosity and Tangled Hatred are. All around the maze, you can find chests full of loot and Tangled. Cool. So, in order to kill the Lunar Monstrosity, you'll need to set it on fire. You can use flint and steel, or a saltpeter matchbox. Personally, I think the matchbox is more fitting. Do we actually need... will fire aspect not actually work here? Okay. Tangled are enemies that spawn within the Cursed Garden. They have 10 hearts and will attack by smacking you. If you get hit, you'll get a small amount of poison. We don't care about that, we're immune. On death, they'll drop vines and bones, but also will spawn a Tangled Skull. Tangled Skulls act similar to Vexes. They will fly through blocks and hit you. They only have 5 hearts, and on death, we'll give you them as an item. Cool. And what do we use said thing for? Something. Oh yes, also of note, last time we used magic. Because apparently when you kill one of the bosses, you gain access to one of the spells that it can use. And we now do laser beams if we want to with the magical orb from this mod. Tangled skulls can be dropped from, well, tangled skulls. They can be used as a projectile like a wither head thrown from a wither. It'll be used up when you do that though. Okay, good to know. Dagger of Hunger. Ooh, we can make it for Tooth of Hunger, which comes from Thirst Walkers. Okay. Oh yes, should actually pull out our model frames because we do have a couple of these, and I want to make one for the boss of this place. We did make one for. Yeah, we did make one for the other boss, the Starlight Golem too. So get that at the ready. Maybe I should do one for these Tangled, too. Anyways, just long hallways. Just take everything, I guess. I'm sure I'm gonna have some uses. Ooh, Lunar Crystal. I wonder what spells we can cast with that one, because we got a Fire Crystal last time that lets us do laser beams. Speaking of which, I should actually have that on me just in case I want to. All of you can go in there, except for you, which goes in there. Maybe I should just do what I've been doing and just do that and have it auto pick up. That's probably better. This way is probably going to lead to a chest, if I had to guess. Oh, yep, there we go. Smithing templates, glaciite equip to add flow glade. No idea. What were those books? Soul Snatcher Poisoning. Increases the attack damage of the Chain of Souls. Okay, I think the Chain of Souls is the special weapon we're gonna get, and we need, rather, for the ATM star. And I think the Lunar Monstrosity is gonna be who gives it to us. Yes. Oh, those skulls keep exploding. That's what's going on. Let's see. Oh, hello, little ant friend. Let's get you out of here. I'm just taking creatures with us. All the creatures from this mod are incredibly cute, so they're just coming with me. Tangled Hatred, a chapter unlocked in the book. Okay. I guess we do have a couple of things to look through in the compendium or whatever, the Starlight story. Just do this and all the chests. We're probably going to start running out of space pretty soon. We found the center. Didn't really want to go there yet, so let's head back for a moment. Is that boss music, or is that just ambient music starting to play? I have no idea. Anyways, the Seeking Eye, the Orb of Prophecy, that's let us do magic. That freezes Lunar Monstrosity. A plant infused with the power of the moon's radiance by an ancient civilization, used to devour the souls of prisoners held in the labyrinth. Only fire can destroy this monstrosity. Oh, that's boss music! There's the thing, Tangled, Meteor Showers, okay. How do we make this matchbox? I'd rather use the matchbox here. 3 saltpeter. We did get some of that already, and a couple pieces of string. I have near enough infinite of that. Oh, it's so cool! The matchbox, that's coming with us. Let's go. We'll just go deal with the boss now, I think. I could go clear the rest of these, if I want to. Okay, get it. Okay, successfully constructed a lunar monstrosity data model. That can go in there. Ow. Let's get a data model for the, like, things if I can, too. No models... Wait, didn't it say that there was something for, like, those... I thought there was a data model for, like, these, arm things, but I can't get it. Oh, well. Okay, so let's just get to it. The Paxel... where are you coming up? Oh, okay, this is cool. Okay, so that just doesn't work. Burn it to the ground! Oh, that is... That is way more effective than I was expecting. Through the thorns. Kill the lunar monstrosity. I was so excited for this fight. And the Tangled Hatred as well. That wasn't really what I was hoping for. I kind of... Yeah, that was a little bit of a letdown. I was thinking maybe it might be a couple of phases where you have to hit it with the matchbox like 2 or 3 times, but no. If you click it with the flint and steel or the matchbox, it will just die instantly. That's a little bit sad. I wanted like something more than that. Why are the bosses from this mod so cool but so weak? I was hoping for an actual challenge here. And it actually gives you matchboxes in some of the chests. You don't even have to craft them. So, that was a thing. I guess I'll just finish clearing out some of the chest for a moment. Yeah, I'm just going to go up and over these walls at this point and just go like this and go get more of them. But I suppose I should read up on what just happened there. So, that's a cool tree. Let's see. The Tangled Hatred. The Tangled Hatred is a boss that supports the lunar monstrosity. They spawn together and work together to kill you. Has 60 hearts of damage, of health, and constantly moves through the ground to hit you. If it does hit you, it will give you poison. We're immune. If you can kill it, it will drop trapped souls and tenacious vines. Okay. And the actual lunar monstrosity itself. It has 200 hearts and will only take 1 damage from each hit unless you use fire. It has a few attacks including ground spikes, projectiles, and exploding tangled heads. When you kill it, it will drop arrows, ingots, tangled skulls, tenacious petals, trapped souls, and a chance of a rare weapon. Okay. And what are these trapped souls used for? I don't see them? Obviously they're used for something. It's something just popped up in the top right, unless that was reward collected. Let's see, where are they? I know we have a few of them. Here they are. Trapped Soul. It's used for the Soulless Spectator. Oh, it can be used to create the corrupted souls. Oh yeah, speaking of which, apparently you can't use these things on the spawner anymore, so we couldn't do that. Oh, they're used to make the Chain of Souls and the Soulless Spectator, whatever this thing does. The Soulless Spectator is crafted with a trapped soul and a Nightfall Spider Eye. It works similarly to a sticky camera from Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. You can right-click to send the spectator, and after a bit you'll be able to see out of it. You can even see yourself with it. It can't be ended early, so careful when you use it. It also has durability and a cooldown. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't think I'm ever going to actually want to use one of those things, but it is pretty awesome. And the Chain of Souls, I think we're going to have to make. Wand of Teleportation. It's only dropped from the Lunar Monstrosity. You can craft it from items dropped from the Lunar Monstrosity. Okay, so it looks like the Lunar Monstrosity lets you get 4 tools. The Starlight Golem lets you get 3. And then apparently there's some combined stuff that you need both from. Okay. So we're gonna have to kill... Well, that's a big trophy. So we're gonna have to kill a bunch of these, is basically what you're saying. But loot bag... this thing is used for the Runic Star Altar. I think it said this specific one is the one you want to use, so I'm gonna have to go kill another one. But I also want to see what's inside, so... Oh, we got the Wand of Teleportation, we got a smithing template, we got a new music disc, we got more Trap Souls and Tenacious Petals. I believe these are both Starlight Golem loot bags? Turn off magnet for just a moment so I can actually see what's going on. Okay, that was a... Oh, we got 2 loot bags from the Lunar Monstrosity. Okay, that's good to know. Apparently our double drop thing actually worked out. So all of you, you're just gonna go in there for now. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was hoping for more from this fight. We're gonna go have to track down more of them. What did I do with that other gem? I did have... Where is it? I'm definitely missing it. There's the rest of the fire ones. Where's the lunar crystal? I think... There it is. So, anyways. Now, let's take a look at this. And let's change it to nothing so that I can actually open up this screen. It takes a little bit, though. And we now have access to what spells? I think that should have unlocked a second one. Blazing Beam 2... Really, it's just Blazing Beam 2? We didn't unlock anything from beating the Lunar Monstrosity? That's a little bit sad, but oh well. What's going on here? Oh, apparently... Oh, this is a thermal... one of the quests said something about spring stones, and I guess I found one. Thermal springstone, watch out for hand burns. What are you used for? Oh, you can be used to make blaze crystals, and you can be smelted into the thermal springstone ingots. Okay. So, just a couple of uses. I'm sure we'll need you for something. Ah, not another bundle. So, cool. I guess we're gonna have to go track down more of these things. I suppose I should clear out all the chests. It's gonna be so much easier in this dungeon. But what else do we have to do from this dimension before I go do that? I suppose it's trying to get the rest of the equipment, if we can. I was kind of hoping for more from the bosses. I'll go track down more lunar monstrosities. I guess it's tracking down more of the mobs? And more of the different biomes, just to see what's going on then. The Abyss? Hold on. Deep trenches within starlit seas that go down as far as -50, multiple colored layers and stone. Okay, I want to see what that's all about. So at this point, it's just exploring more of the dimension, seeing more mobs, getting a few equipment pieces. I don't know. This mod feels like it feels really cool, but I feel like it needs more. I think it should be expanded on. I'm sure it's going to be. Like, it's definitely not finished, but it's really cool with what's already here. Anyways, I'm just going to go deal with the rest of these chests real quick. It should only take me a moment. Okay, so that's everything looted. Inventory's a complete and total mess. I'm curious, does any of this stuff actually have uses? Like these glowing parasol okay. Like the parasol grass. Words are hard. I keep wanting to say glass or something. Now this stuff doesn't have uses, it's just decorative. What about the starlight flowers? Soul flowers grow on soul soil, contains a soul. No idea what this Auratech mod is all about. I've never seen it before or heard of it. So there's a couple of uses for some of this stuff, though some of it looks unnecessary. Let's check out this Wand of Teleportation, shall we? Is it... Wand of Teleportation. If we want to use this thing, it's getting a Stella, that's for sure. Only 800 uses. Let's read up on it. Is another drop from the Lunar Monstrosity and only that. You can hold right click with the wand to start it, and then you will release it. It will teleport you to the block you were looking at last. There is a range, but it's pretty far, and there is a cooldown after use. Okay. So, if I go like so... What is the range? Is that too far? Um... Did I try to go too far, or is there some lag with it? No, it looks like I was aiming too far away. So what is the range? What if I go like so? I'm definitely looking at a block. There we go. So that worked. I don't know. I think it's shorter range than our other teleports. Okay, that got us most of the way down there. I think I was on this one. This leaf right there got us most of the way down there. What about this teleport? Will it get us all the way down to the ground? No, it looks like it probably has the... It's either the same range or it's a shorter range. So, I don't know, it's also limited and it only works if you're looking at a block. So I think our normal teleport's just gonna see more use anyways. It's cool. I'm glad it's cool that it exists. We don't need it though. So, I don't know. So far the equipment isn't amazing, at least compared to everything else we've got. It's cool, but not very good. And we found this river thing. I actually found one of these at the end of last time after I finished recording. But, did I say a rockfish? Oh, a rookfish. That makes more sense. I just hit myself with the fang. Oh yeah, my backpack's full, so I actually have to pick this up myself. Rookfish and rookfish air sac. They're squids, but not squids, essentially. Where'd you go? Come over here. I just completely missed the stuff. I should make the pickup on the second backpack into magnet instead. That's probably just gonna be better. Anyways, this stuff, I'm gonna assume it's food. It can be used for dragon meal and it can be smoked into food. These air sacs are used for air sac boots, air sac arrows, and air sac mask. I would assume that that's gonna be water breathing based on the fact that it's an air sac and you use it for a mask. So that's pretty cool. Hello, little birdie. Where's... Oh, you're coming home with me. You're adorable. Let's see. Where is it? Mob imprisonment tool. Mob tool. Oh, there's so many of them and they're so cute. All of the animals in this mod are adorable. Anyways, let's see. What filled out? The Shimmer River. That's the river here. There's moonlit lily pads. There's actually a couple different lily pads. Some of them you can stand on. The abyssal fruit technically can spawn in any body, but it's the only one that lives within the Shimmer Rivers. There's like a kelp and works like a glowberries. Okay. Do we see any of it right now? Not immediately. Is that saltpeter? Yeah, that's saltpeter. That looks like it's the most abundant ore we're gonna find in this dimension. Oh, that's a cool looking lily pad. Gonna take that with me. Can I pick up this other stuff or do I need shears? No, that works. Just going to take all of you. Any of that shimmer stuff? Not seeing any. Ah, I can't pick it up with the, where are my shears? Oh, there they are. They're in here. Did that work? No. What about Silk Touch? Where's Yuki's? Yuki's is in this backpack? Yuki's is in this backpack? Yep, there we go. So, basically when it's coming... Oh, a little bit more lag here. Huh, I can't pick up the Starlit Lily pads. Wow, there's actually a decent amount of lag here. There we go, there's the lily pad thing done. Thanks for free level. I don't know. It looks like most of what we're gonna get in this dimension from this point on is cool gear that's not that useful, and just some very, very nice looking blocks and mobs to just bring home with us. Other than that, I think we're done here. I mean, I'm going to keep exploring it. Hmm. I want to find more of those lunar monstrosities, mostly because we actually have to fight at least one more, and I think we need that Chain of Souls, which I don't know if we can build yet. Is that the same one? Okay, that's the same, maybe. That might be the same golem thing. It might not. I'm not sure. What's that? Oh, one of those waystones is the exit, and one of them is the golem place we fought through. For some reason, they keep getting messed up and becoming untitled. No idea why. But at this point, is it just flying around to find new stuff? I think it might be. I should grab a bucket of this ether. I think I need to complete a quest with it. And it's just cool. It works like lava. We're immune to lava, so we don't care about it, but it would kill anything else that went in it. Maybe except for like blazers or something like that. They're probably immune to it, because they're immune to lava too, like us. But Ratlin's just looking adorable. Uh, yeah, this is quickly becoming a safari, and we're going to, and we're gonna capture a bunch of mobs and create like a petting zoo or something. It's going to happen. They're too cute, and I've never seen them before because I've never worked with this mod. They're coming home with us, at least some of them. Spiders, ratlins. Anything else going on? I think I'm just looking for new dimensions, or new dimensions, new biomes, or new structures, because I think there's probably some sort of structure. Oh, we found the ocean. The salt leader powder, the salt leader matchbox, and the warm shore. What is this stuff? Spiral kelp? I'm gonna assume it probably just works like regular kelp, but might as well collect some of it anyways, because why not? If I can. I should really fix the backpacks. They're kind of a mess right now. Does this dimension have special fish or not? Oh, they work like feathers for specific arrows, so that's pretty cool. And they can be used for water crystals. Okay, that's important. Because we don't have any water elemental stuff yet. Let's see. Just more rookfish. I am curious, how do we unlock the extra spells? Because we unlocked level 1 from feeding the thing once, and then we unlocked level 2 from beating the golem a second time, but we didn't unlock anything from beating the monstrosity. Is it just the one spell for now? Or is it maybe a thing where there's specific criteria you have to complete to unlock the rest of them? Um, Maybe it's in here? Eternal Starlight is that one. Um, Defeat a Creteor, which falls from the sky during the meteor shower. Witness a meteor shower. Is that just random chance hoping one happens? Ignite a tear bomb. Obtain golem steel. I think I could do that. Kill a tangled skull and use his explosion to kill another. Ooh, there's a special golem we can summon. We can enter the crystallized desert. Gleech eggs. Crystallized moth? Okay. So there's a bunch more to see. I think I'm just running around trying to find specific biomes. So I suppose therein becomes our friendly neighborhood compasses, I guess. Okay, there's a whole bunch more here. I'm gonna assume somehow there's more ways to grab spells too. I just don't understand them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to return home to deal with inventory real quick, and then we're going to just pull out one of the compasses and start exploring for different biomes. So I never actually upgraded any of my backpacks up to netherite, which is weird, because we literally have infinite netherite and infinite netherite upgrade smithing templates. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. I've already dealt with most of the inventory stuff. There's that one, and that one. I mean, we only have 3 backpacks on us right now. That's not what I meant to put in there. So here's the one that actually goes on our back at all times. I'll reorganize it in a moment. It looks like it mostly just pushed everything down, gave it an extra row at the bottom because of the tank. That actually works out pretty well for my In my, whatever, words are hard. This one just has a little bit of extra space. I should give this one a bunch of extra stacking things, because it has so much stacking already, and it still keeps getting filled up. Why do I even have torches in there? This can go in here. And that's most of the inventory stuff dealt with. Some of this stuff goes in a very specific backpack over at the farm. But apparently, there's 2 smithing templates in here that actually matter. I was just scrolling through everything and I saw these, so I was like, those look different than the other ones. And turns out that there is a special set of gear called Flow Gaze, and what is this one called? Starfire. So that's pretty cool. How do we get Starfire exactly? I'm gonna assume that's a rare drop from one of the different mobs. I don't know. So, yeah, there's definitely more to explore in this mod. Now that I've dealt with inventory, we're gonna head back. Aurora Deer Antlers, a drop from Aurora Deers. It can be used as a sword or a hoe. That's pretty cool. Let's build this Soulless Spectator thing. It's just a spider's eye and a trapped soul. Spider eye, trapped soul. Which, Tangled Hatred and Lunar Monstrosity. I have Lunar Monstrosity. Tangled Hatred didn't work, but it does have a data model. I don't know why I couldn't get it working before. Also, way too many bunny hoppers. Every single chest more or less had one. So the Soulless Spectator. Oh, that's weird. Why? My character is still walking even while it's happening. I'm not holding any movement buttons. No hands on the keyboard. Where's my... Okay, so you can't move. Whatever button you're holding while when you throw it stays activated. So that's a little bit weird. But oh well, that's really funny. It's probably not going to see much use. Is that how most of the gear is going to work here? It's really cool, but it's not very effective or usable in like single player scenarios or with the other gear we have. That's probably the case. The Shattered Sword, well, they can be dropped from the Lone Stars or crafted using the dropped blades. Shattered. I don't know. I haven't seen. Oh, Shattered Sword there can be. Yeah, I don't know. There's something going on there. Anyways, let's head back. Gonna pull out the thing. I have no idea what we're gonna look for first. Do we want to go hunting for another one of these or look for biome? Let's go look for that desert. Scarlet Forest. Crystallized Desert is the name of it. So crystallized. Crystal Canyon from the Bumble Zone. Crystallized Desert. There we go. Start search. Radius 3,000. There we go. 2,500 blocks in that direction. Like, that's more or less the max range this compass can search in. So that was almost close. We would have had to go running for a bit. So I'll see you over there unless something happens along the way. Maybe there's a different biome that we're going to run into as we're heading across. So I'll see you in a moment. I made it about 1,000 blocks before running into a Scarlet Forest, which, from the most looks of it, it's just some red coloring, leaves, and some different plants, but I did find this Attlefate ore. Now, what's this stuff used for? I'd seen it on the thing, but didn't know what it was used for. Rockets, cinder bricks from Eternal Starlight, the frozen bomb. So it's explosive. You're telling me this is explosive. It can be found when mining anywhere underground. It can't be made into tools or armors, but it can make different types of lights. Oh, that's what it was. So it's used for lights and explosives, basically. Cool. Anyways, is there anything else besides just some cool looking plants? That basically seems like it's going to be what we're getting out of this place. Stuff to make stuff look good, and a couple other pieces besides. Oh yes, I was also decided to look it up real quick while I was waiting. There's not many guidebooks out, but the one thing I did find said that apparently the laser beam might be the only fully functioning spell, and apparently you're supposed to need spell crest in order to use spells, but we didn't get one of those. And the only thing with crest in the name is this crest cauldron. this crest pot rather, that I don't think has any uses or recipes, so I don't know. I'm thinking that might be a work in progress thing, so we only get the laser beam right now. But we can make it super powerful if we keep beating up those bosses. I love the slime. I love the little snails. They're so cute. Anyways, that seems to be it for the Scarlet Forest. Um, it's pink. Scarlet Forest has glowing mushrooms here. Yeah, it looks like a couple of biomes have some special stuff going on in them, but for the most part, it's just some cool looking plants. Oh well, this is definitely a very heavily work in progress mod, it's looking like, but I'm really excited for it because I'm definitely loving the feel of what's already here. Anyways, Crystallized Desert should be coming up in just a moment. This one seems like it's going to have a little bit of extra stuff going on compared to some of them. Okay, the Dagger, the Thirst Walker, the Dagger of Hunger, and the Crystalborn Catalyst. Okay, so basically we unlock more stuff in the book whenever we find the new dimensions. Meteor showers sometimes occur. Countless meteors, most of them burn up, but occasionally they'll hit the ground. Thirst walkers, they look like Endermen. They are the last descendants of ancient civilizations that were attacked by Gleeches. Their bodies were drained and then infected by starlight crystals. They are now as hungry as Gleeches for sustenance in this desert. The unique structure of their teeth allows them to store nutrients to increase their sharpness, and this holds true even after the teeth have left the Thirstwalker's body. Okay, that's something. Hello there, what have we got? Castle of Glass? Enter the crystallized desert. Oh, hello, little Ent friend. Oh, the Ents have different colors depending on what biome they're in. That's cool. Didn't even realize that. I have no idea if that thing was hostile. It started walking at me and I panicked and just swung. What are you? Oh, it's a Gleech. Okay, so I should probably kill a couple of these Thirst Walkers. Are you actually hostile or not? No, apparently they're not hostile. I would have expected them to be, considering they look like Endermen, and apparently they're trying to eat anything that comes near them. I feel like I should be on the menu, but oh well. I'm not going to complain that I'm not. Anyways, what's up with these weird cactuses? Lunaris Cactus. Quest completed. Oops, I forgot to actually put on the magnet again. So, the Warm Shore. Oh, we'd found that thing but didn't actually look at it. That's where you're supposed to get saltpeter. The Starlight Sea has some cool stuff, and the Abyss has cool stuff. We'll go over that later on. The Thirst Walker are neutral mobs that spawn on the surface. When aggroed, they will hit you and give you hunger. 20 hearts and can drop tooth of the hunger. The Gleech are tiny little mobs that also live in the desert. They are relentless, want your blood, and that means even through violent ways. Thankfully, they only have 4 hearts. They drop their eggs, which can be used as weapons. It's a desert, of course there's cacti. When fully grown, they can grow fruit on top of them. And that fruit has uses, I'm assuming? Yeah, all of that stuff can sit in there for now. Where's the fruit go? There's the cactus. I'm assuming the fruit was... There it is. Oh, it's used for lunar crystals. Cool, and it can be smelted up into this Lunaris cactus gel. Does said Lunaris cactus gel have uses? For the lunar crystal. Cool. Hello, little birdie friend. So what's up with this? Red Starlight Crystal Block? Recipe. Oh, you can make it with amethyst and the generalized starlight thing. No, not on my keyboard, cat. Oh, and then here's these crystals. Twilight's Red Starlight Crystal Cluster. Oh, hello there. Didn't realize that was there. That was an accident. So I'm just gonna grab some of this. I think this has some uses for like making those mana crystals. Oh, and then there's giant blue ones that I just completely missed all over the place too. Yeah, this mod is really cool looking. I'm definitely enjoying the feel of it. I can't wait to see it actually further fleshed out. Blue crystal blocks. Okay, find the crystal blocks, find the lunar logs. No, wait, these are trees. And it's just this crystallized moth deep below underground. Cool, so I guess that's something to be on the lookout for. Let's grab the blue one just to complete that quest. And then I think we're going to end off. Oh, that didn't complete the quest because it's in here. There we go. There's the quest complete. Anyways, I I suppose. Let's try and find one of those moths real quick. It says deep below, so I'm assuming like deep dark level, not just basic mines. Actually, I haven't been down this far below. The Voidstone. We got special redstone ore. What is this? Nightfall dirt. Ooh, more Attal Fates. Ooh, what's that? Glowing Voidstone. Is it just cool looking stone that glows? Is that all there is to it? Yeah, it's just cool glowing stone. Cool. Saltpeter. Anything actually other than saltpeter, Attal Fates, and redstone spawning in. No, it just looks like most of this dimension is just plants and animals. So yeah. Oh, hello there. Oh, was that an enchanted soul? Haven't seen one of those. Haven't seen those. Those are pretty rare when you kill a mob. Blah. But apparently, it had nothing to do with actually having our like obelisk things right next to it when we killed things. It's just rare chance. Anyways, ooh, what is this? A red crystal moss block. So this dimension is just full of really cool looking blocks, basically. Oh, that's diamond. It does not look like diamond at all, but I guess we are in a different dimension, so it makes sense. Anyways, I don't see any moss right now. I might just keep searching around for a little bit and just capture one of them in a thing when I do find one. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. Ooh, there are bats in this dimension. Wasn't sure if I'd see a basic bat, blah. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Okay, I'm back for just a moment. None of the other pictures I took for the thumbnail were actually good, so I have to come rematch them anyways. So, might as well just go in and do that real quick, and might as well just see us do it. Where is the lunar monstrosity? There you are. It's very hard to get a good picture when it just keeps shooting me in the face and just keeps exploding and making everything look like that. I'm hoping at least one of those is good. That's not too bad looking. Anyways, I'm curious, can I just kill it with this? Oh no, fire aspect does work. Yeah. Yeah, that boss is very, very cool. But this is not... Maybe give it damage gates. Like, the White's Sempiternal Sanctum, the boss of that one had damage gates where you literally couldn't do more than a certain amount of damage. So maybe that's what it needs. Like, maybe if, like, the fire damage or, like, the sword would end up ticking up way too quickly, maybe limit it to... It has 200 health. It's supposed to only take 1 damage per any swing. Morgan definitely did more than that. I don't know, maybe max out the fire ticks to, like, 10 damage a fire tick or 20 damage a fire tick and max it out so it can only go up to half before it has, like, a shield and has to enter second phase. That's how the Cataclysm giant golem thing did, too. It became immune as soon as it hit that half health mark. I don't know. I think it needs something. It's a very cool boss. Both bosses are very cool. But they're just... They're... I don't know. Even as, like, even if just basic gear going in here with, like, diamond and whatnot in a flint and steel, I think that wouldn't actually be that difficult. Because we saw it with just the matchbox, it was still an insta-kill. So I don't know. I wish that fight was a little bit longer, a little bit tougher, but maybe I'm being unfair because of how powerful we are. But anyways, for real now, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.